Hello, welcome to my podcast. I am so excited that you are here today. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here. So, today I'm talking about some simple, easy ways that you can reveal more light in your life. And these simple principles have actually changed my life. And I am not joking you. The universe I live in is the most magical place. It is the most amazing experience to feel this alive every day. Even when I'm tired, my spirit is still high on life. My spirit is still like, you love this life, Claire. This life is so amazing. There's so much goodness everywhere. And I really do think it's because I've applied these principles. So they're really simple, and I'll explain them in detail as we go. But the three principles are A, smile at everyone, towards everyone. This cannot be understated. It's so important. A, because it makes you more present, and B, it instantly reveals more light in your body and in the field around you. It uplifts spirits around you, and you feel it. You get that because everything is you in this light. Okay. 2, micro interactions. This cannot be understated. This one is so important. It actually blows my mind how much this helps you feel joy and ecstasy and love in your heart and spirit all day long. And God will bless you the more you interact with the people around him, with his creations, and spread your love and light and your joy, the more he blesses you with just ecstasy and love and joy. I'm not joking you. Sometimes I'm literally overflowing and I don't know what to do with it. And I know it's not me, it's God. And I can't pick when this happens. God does. Okay. And then 3 is also very important. And that is using words that uplift and inspire your spirit. And they also remind you how good life is, how much you love life. So that is when people ask you like how you're doing, incorporate words like epic, fantastic, couldn't be better, spec-freaking-tacular. Amazing. Awesome sauce. Too blessed to be stressed. Why? Because it automatically gets you out of whatever state of consciousness you were in, and it reminds you of how good life is, how amazing it has been, how blessed you are, and how much goodness there is all around you at all times. Okay, so that's the thing, is like there's always surrounding light. So the Kabbalah, the sages, these ancient texts, they talk about the light of your soul, the fullest light of your soul exists in the present moment. And I totally agree with that. And I agree that I think about it as, yeah, the light of the creator exists in the present moment. And the more you're able to appreciate and recognize the present moment and choose to see the good, choose to see the light, choose to see the love, the more the creator blesses you with that. Okay, so smiling towards everyone. So when you think about the world as just you in the sight of the creator, it makes sense why smiling is beneficial not only to you, but to the field around you. And the more you shift and change the field, the more God blesses you. And because there's no act of kindness that goes unseen. Everybody, the creator sees it and you see it. And more than that, other people see it too. It's impossible not to see. It always goes seen. But my point is when you smile towards everyone, your heart knows it. Your heart feels lighter. Your heart feels good. And you feel more present. So that's why I like to smile towards everyone, is because it helps me be more present. It immediately gets me out of whatever state of consciousness I was in, maybe worrying about something, maybe wishing things, clinging and wishing things could be better. Whatever state of consciousness I'm in, I immediately come back to my body. I come back to the present moment, and that reveals more light because, again, the light of the creator exists in the present moment. Okay. And so, yeah, I use this to stay present throughout my day. So even when I see a Ring camera, I smile. Literally, I'm not joking. I smile. And whenever a human comes into my field, into my orbit, I smile. Or just, and again, I don't necessarily make eye contact and smile at everyone. If I don't have the energy or if the vibe doesn't feel right, I just smile towards them. Okay? And then, yeah, when I'm like turning in my car and the car's like this and you're turning like that, I'm always like smiling so hard, and it just makes me feel happy to know that like even if it just makes one person's day, like, wow, that was a really happy person. Like, I wonder what's going on in their life. Like, even if just one person, I made their day, my job is done. My job is done and my heart knows it. My heart feels so happy. My heart feels so happy living my life like this. I feel so happy knowing that, like, my purpose in this life is joy, is love, is smiling at people. That's my purpose in life, is joy. And I'm a walking prayer for the collective at this time. This collective is going through a dark night. And if you're listening to this podcast, you are the light. You're the light. So always leave the house knowing that I'm the light. There's no coincidences. Everything is divinely orchestrated. I'm going to Sprouts at this exact time. My soul feels the pull to go at this exact time for a reason. There's no mistakes. No mistakes. Okay. So smile at everyone. And I read the Book of Joy, and I'm not sure who wrote it, but I know the Dalai Lama talks a lot in it, and so does Archbishop. And they talk about how they talk about like the neurochemical effect of smiling, how it increases good neurotransmitters and good hormones. It just makes your brain feel better. And so they were like, is the Dalai Lama always smiling because he knows that it makes him feel better? Or is it because he always feels really good? And I think both are true. Like, now I realize, like, yeah, it does feel so good to smile. I love smiling so much. It feels amazing. Feels so good. So good. So now, yeah, just use it as a tool to feel good every day and to keep your heart shining. Your heart shining every day, okay? Number 2, micro interactions. This is so freaking important. It's probably the most important part. So I take this so far that now I'm literally best friends with one of the Sprouts workers. There's a few that I really like, but one that really likes to interact with me, and she is my queen. She is so radiant and I love her so much. And yeah, the other day when I saw her, we hugged. And after I left, I just felt high. I felt high. Literally, like, God just blessed me with ecstasy. Like, I was just like, ah! Like, oh my God. And I was dancing and singing, and I was just so alive, radically alive, radical aliveness, which is your birthright. But why? Because the reason I felt that way is because my heart was so happy to have that random person that I just happen to see a lot become so, just become this beacon of love and life to me, this beacon of connection to me and me to her. And whatever you do for someone else, you're also doing for yourself. That person is you. When you say hi and bring good energy to that person and elicit good energy and lightness, you're doing that for yourself, and your heart knows it. When you leave, your heart knows it, because nothing goes unseen by God, because God is within you. And it's all around you at all times. Okay, so micro interactions. And it doesn't have to be a huge conversation. You don't have to get to know each other and talk about your past and all the trauma you've been through. And you don't have to do that. You can just say, hey, how's it going? And I always intend, everywhere I go, I intend to bring sweet energy, to bring uplifting energy, to be pleasant towards everyone. That's just my intention, is being this pleasant beacon of love and openness and joy, freedom, ecstasy as well, but mostly just this pleasant person, this pleasant awareness. That's what I intend to bring to everything. So seriously, micro interactions are going to change your life. Start saying hi to people around you. Start smiling at the people. Okay, it doesn't have to be a crazy interaction. Just bring some good energy to the space around you, because when you do that, you uplift the collective spirit. And how does that manifest? It manifests as lightness in your heart. And it also manifests as God, infinite spirit, infinite intelligence, blessing you with ecstasy and joy and love and freedom and happiness, which is your birthright. Okay? And it it pays off to have a happy community. It helps so much. And whatever you give, you get back tenfold. Period. Like my workplace, I know that I brought a lot of light there, and it's so beautiful because now, like, a lot of my coworkers will be like, life's a gift. Life's amazing. We got this. Today's going to be great. We're blessed. 111, 222. Like, they're just giving back. They're uplifting the collective spirit as well. And I'm doing that too. Okay? Because there's no coincidences. Every person I'm interacting with is a match to me for some reason. Okay? So start spreading more love and watch it ripple out. Watch it. Literally, it's so beautiful to watch the butterfly effect. It literally blows my mind how powerful it is. It's so powerful. Oh my God. And you are meant to uplift the spaces that you go because that's where you are. That's where you are. And the more you open, the more you give, the more you receive, the more God blesses you. And the more your heart is able to receive. Why? Because your heart knows what you're doing. Your heart knows what you're acting. Your heart sees you every moment of every day. Every moment of every day, no act of kindness goes unseen. Your heart knows. You know. Okay, so start loving people and start micro interactions. Okay, and the last one is to start speaking how good you are into existence. Okay, so I think when I first started doing this, I didn't really fully feel it yet. But now I really do. I'm like, whoa, yeah, I'm amazing. Life's so good. But sometimes it does start as just, you start to say it. You start to speak it into existence. So when people ask you how you are, start using words like epic, spectacular, fantastic, couldn't be better, too blessed to be stressed, awesome sauce, so good. Start using words like that. What does that do? That immediately reveals more light. It reveals this light of like, wait, I am blessed. I do love life. There's so much beautiful amazingness all around me, all these miracles all around me if I just open my eyes. So immediately it gets you out of whatever state of consciousness you were in. So like sometimes if I wake up and I'm a little tired and I got to go to work and the energy's dense in there and people are like, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm fantastic. And it reminds me I am. Even if this moment isn't my favorite, and do I prefer to be out in the sun basking and doing yoga? Yes, yes. But do I need money to survive? And do I desire to help the collective? Yes. And the creator wants to work through me in this way. So yes, I'm here and I'm choosing to love it. And I'm choosing to remember how good it is, how amazing life is, how much I love it so much. So when you use uplifting, inspiring words, not only does it reveal more light in your spirit, you instantly feel more uplifted, you feel more present, you feel alive, but it also reveals light in the person you're interacting with as well. So some people will really give it back to you. It's so amazing. And that's why I really do highly recommend getting out there and meeting people who are on the same journey as you, people who are speaking highly of themselves, speaking about the present moment. They're not stuck in the past. They're not worrying about the future. They're in the present moment and they're loving life. Because interacting with those type of people, they just reveal so much light. Like I'll be like, I'm amazing. And they're like, yeah, yes, me too. And I'll be like, oh my God, yes. And it's like this, we're joy battery and chargers for each other. And that's why community is so important. Seriously. I think the word is Ubuntu. You know yourself through other people. Okay? So go get to know yourself. Get out there. Go meet other people. Because yeah, it's so amazing how much light is revealed. And then they reveal so much light. And then it's just like, whoa, life is so freaking good. It's like genuinely like a ecstatic experience, to be honest. A lot of people I interact with, it's ecstatic and it's so amazing. And I love them so freaking much. It's insane. And some people will just be like, oh, that's cool. And I'm okay or whatever. And that is great too. That's beautiful too. Cause it also helps me realize myself And it helps me stay humble and grounded in reality, which is that there are a lot of people that are suffering. Okay. And to remember, like, the most important part of my becoming is helping people also feel better and helping this world come back to peace, come back to love, come back to unity, come back to the truth that nobody is separate, that we're all connected. The suffering of one is felt by everyone. And yeah, so anyway, start using uplifting, inspiring words. Why? Because it helps you reveal more light. And then that reveals more light in the field, that reveals more light in the person. And it reminds you of how good life is. Because, yeah, when I'm saying like epic, fantastic, freaking spectacular, too blessed to be stressed, does that mean I don't have pain and suffering? No, absolutely not. And that is something I want to make sure I'm very clear about, is I have a lot of pain and suffering. A lot. Carl Jung said you can't have more access to pleasure without also having access to pain. And that is the truest thing I have ever heard. Because every time I have an expansion of like pleasure and joy and ecstasy, I have an equal and opposite vessel building portion of pain and suffering, and learning how to not attach to the joy and to the ecstasy, and how to be present in the unpleasant, because that's where all of the wisdom comes through. So I choose now to see that the pain and the suffering as a gift from God itself, from infinite intelligence, from the universe, to know that that is the vessel building portion of consciousness, and that it's a natural cycle of consciousness. So consciousness is energy, right? And it's all, and energy ebbs and flows. Energy, think about the sun. The sun rises and falls, the moon waxes and wanes, the ocean ebbs and flows. That's just how energy works. So of course it can't just be joy, ecstasy, abundance all the time. There has to be this vessel building portion. And now I realize, like, yeah, that vessel building portion does give so much texture to the joy and to the ecstasy and to that radical aliveness. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for it because it helps me build the neural circuitry to hold more light and to have more wisdom and to have, more grounded, real approach to life. Because you're either in the vessel building portion or you're receiving the miracles. It's either one. And both are just as good as the other. You can't attach to one. They're both just part of consciousness, the ebb and flow of life, of energy. And it's all amazing. It's all beautiful. And the light of the creator is most available to you in the darkness. Why? Because that's where you're the one that's connecting with the light of the creator, which is all around you at all times. So it's forcing you to be more present. It's forcing you to gain more wisdom. Right? So like I choose, even when I feel like crap and I feel pain and the suffering, I choose to still smile. I choose to still have micro interactions. I choose to still go to yoga and again, smile and say hi to people. I choose that. And what does that do? That reveals more wisdom and more light in my consciousness for me to actually be able to hold what I'm calling in. And then the highs are just that much higher. They're that much higher. The caliber of people I meet are just that much more aligned with what I know is my truth. Okay, so be the walking prayer that you are, and literally leave your house knowing that that's what you are. You are the light. You are the light. Does that mean it's always light? No, it means there's darkness, but you're the light. That's in the darkness is when you are learning the light. You're gaining the wisdom. You're building the vessel. Okay, so you are amazing. You're beautiful. You're infinite. You're divine. Slow down. Notice the light of the creator all around you at all times. The more you're able to do that, the more you can actually align with your soul. Your soul. I love you so much. You're never alone. The creator is always with you, always. And people love you. You're so loved. Okay, so have a freaking fantastic week. And thank you so much for listening to my podcast. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the beautiful, I think 13 souls now who have rated my podcast. Thank you. I love you so much. And if you haven't done that, please do. It would mean the world to me. It genuinely does light me up so much. It makes me just feel so happy and just so loved and seen. So thank you. And subscribe if you haven't, please. It would mean the world to me. So I love you all so much. And I hope everyone has an amazing week. You're the light. Never forget it. Bye bye.